2 p.m. this afternoon on this Thursday, September 18th, 2025. We are being slowly invaded by stink bugs here. Bad enough with the bees. Yeah. Gotta love those plagues, huh? I'm going to step out. We're going to go real deep into left field with this content. And I feel that it is very important to share. And I would ask you to please follow along. Please pay attention to what I am about to show you and what little I am going to tell you. Because by the end, again, if you follow along, it will be Tom that will be doing the talking and explaining. So we're going to go ahead and look at the sun real quick. Alright, first and foremost, gotta make sure that we are in focus and dim this lighting down. And we are going to look up here. Now this is not necessarily a sky observation, but it will play in. Oh, we've got us a couple of big birds up here that are not vultures. Not sure if it's picking this up or not, but anyways, we are going to okay. Now I want you to remember this image here, alright? Now then, let's see, real quick. These are what I was talking about. Got long necks. They could be cranes, sandhill cranes, herons, egrets. I don't know, but that in itself is a little bit of a strange sighting. But again, I want you to remember what we've got going on up here. Now then, this is going to be basically the subject matter that will be discussed once you get to the end of what I have to show you. And some of this that you see here will be explained by Tom, okay? And we're going to view back in on this in just a moment. Again, I am trying to keep this as limited as possible. We're also, well, Tom speaks of this in correlation to this, but I speak about these and this and a lot of my past content. And as far as a society, okay? This society, I don't know my connection or why I have all this knowledge or information without ever learning about a lot of this stuff. And you know, this is just so difficult for me because I've been talking about this stuff as it comes to me without doing the research. But then once I create these videos, then all of a sudden it's like I get a little bit of backup because I'll come across information that completely correlates exactly what I speak of and bring to the table. And if you've been a follower long enough, or if you viewed enough of my content, then you might understand what I am actually referencing. For you newcomers, you might not. But I would still ask you to follow along because this does get quite nitty gritty. But it is information that people need to understand, especially during this time period and this age. Okay? I feel this is crucial. And I've been trying to lead us into all of this as I am being led into it. Okay? And, just like the vultures being my guides to these sights in the sky many a times, I guess I'm trying to be or emulate the vultures by doing likewise. But going back to why, I mean, yes, since early on in life, since 7 years old, I've gotten into the realm of the unusual, supernatural, paranormal, the oddities, the anomalies, the phenomenons, cryptid creatures, uh, you know, that whole realm of just madness, mythological madness, if you will. And then it's all about what is claimed as conspiracy theories. Oh no, they're just theories. Until they become conspiratorial facts. And we have a lot of that. And so I bring those to the table without the real knowledge of where I get a lot of this data that's downloaded into me. And the only thing that I can surmise is the factor that it's all about been there, done that. I've lived this life before, and I keep having these moments to where all of a sudden something, that light switch is turned on, data's downloaded, I bring it to the table, and then I back it up through additional material from other channels to the links down in the description, such as I'll do with this video. But let's get back to this, as once again Tom will speak more on this, which you really need to pay attention to and understand. But I want to bring us over to this seal right here, and I want you to, even though there's stars, I want you to see the outline around those stars right there. You see that nice wavy outline. Okay, now I'm going to show you another image because Google is using the same outline in their newest emoji of the sun. And I've already shown you this. But yet this also is quite the example if you were to look at the LEDs and the diodes to a flashlight. Okay? And I want you to remember that. remember this outline, this wavy outline around those stars. Look at this image that I will be showing you. And again, remember LED bulbs and the diodes within. Now, I am going to first provide one of my earliest videos, one of my earliest sky observation videos. It's only a minute and 45 seconds long, something like that. Real quick, because back then, yeah, my videos were much, much shorter. But I want you to pay attention to what I show you. Okay? And link that up with what I've just described as far as this and the Google image of the sun. And I would ask you to make your own deductions. Okay? And then, if you would please, after viewing my really quick video from way back when, remember everything. And then click on the link and let Tom explain that much more. And I will be including that video into my playlist, Dark Nights, or The Dark Nights, however it is entitled. It is very, very important information, especially if you have been awakened. If you would like to return and share your thoughts and or opinions, please feel free to do so. And thank you for following along. And I would once again urge you to continue on. And please watch all of that video. It's worth your time. So on that note, take care. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your friends and family. Much love to y'all. And have a great one. "3:25 p.m. I just want to include a little bit of an afterthought before you go any further, and that is to keep in mind Baron Trump and Elon Musk's little boy X. Okay? And remember that at one point in time, Donald Trump had referred to Barron as, "That kid, he's a giant, that kid." Okay? Nephilim. Now, as far as little boy X, I'll leave that to your imagination. So, with that, I'll let you continue on remember, um, very short video that I'll begin with. Next, it will be Tom, and I will also include a link, as well as including the video with Tom, into my playlist, The Dark Nights, and like I said, will include a link for that as well. So thank you. Take care. Have a great one.